What's going on? This is your man John Fortune, your host of the Frustrated Fan Sports Show, and today got crazy free agency news. All the talks is pumping right now. Everything is happening very quickly, and I gotta tell y'all the news that I got privy to, and this is huge, y'all. This is huge. So the talk right now is that Washington wants either Jordan Brooks or Bobby Wagner or both of them, because Dan Quinn wants to build the heart of the defense, which he feel is the linebacking core first. Not only that, there's talks of them drafting a successor for Bobby Wagner once his career is finally over, but they are trying their best to bring either both Jordan Brooks and Bobby Wagner in, or either one of them in to start from that ground. Another thing is that they are looking at safeties. Not only are they looking at safeties, they're looking at particular safeties. The three safety names that has come up has been Julian Blackmon, Jeremy Chin, and Darnell Savage. Why those three? Well, the reason for those three, they all have the same thing in common. They can either play the free safety or the strong safety. They're interchangeable at safety positions. So be on the lookout for these names. The other thing is that they are looking at edge guys in free agency, but not quite the edge guys that you think. They are looking for guys familiar with their system, but guys who can actually be predecessors to the eventual successor. And those guys, the two names that came up was Dante Fowler Jr. and Randy Gregory. So, like I said, y'all, I got privy to this news. Again, I don't know how much of this news is going to get out. I don't know how much this is going to happen. I'm telling y'all, this info is huge. It's so huge. They're looking at offensive linemen. They're looking at Tyler Bidas, the center from the Cowboys. They're looking at I forgot the other name, but there's another offensive lineman out there that they're looking at that's not with the Cowboys. I think he's with the Rams. But they're actually looking to spend wisely when it comes to their money, and they're not looking to do anything crazy. Also, there is talks that the defensive people actually feel comfortable with starting the season with Benjamin St. Juste at one corner position and Emmanuel Forbes at the other. They feel that they have the best chances of converting these guys because they're both very aggressive corners, and they feel that even with Emmanuel Forbes, he attacks the ball well enough that they feel that he can be somebody that can be like a Deron Bland or either Diggs, Trayvon Diggs. So be on the lookout for this, because they said that they actually feel very comfortable with St. Juste and Forbes at the corner position. So look, y'all, this is some huge news. Not only that, they are looking at tight end. They didn't say, because Dalton Schultz went off the board very early for them. They said there are talks that they are in fact looking at tight end. And I know they just signed Zach Ertz, but they're looking for a younger tight end. And it's not a lot of guys out there that meet that. It's guys out there that meet that criteria. But so far, that's what they're looking for. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff happening right now, and it's huge. I mean, when you think about the Bobby Wagner and Jordan Brooks talk, you talking about Bobby Wagner last year, even at his high age, led the league last year with like 180 something tackles last year. I mean, he's still a prime linebacker, even at his high age limit. So again, and then you talking about you bringing another tackling machine at Jordan Brooks. if everything is in fact going the way that they're talking about it, you're talking about we could actually go from having the worst linebacking core that we ever saw to having the best linebacking core there is. I told y'all this way before then. They are planning to have Jamin Davis. They're looking at him to possibly being a guy that they can use in the Micah Parsons role, a guy that they can move around and impact the game, and possibly he himself coming off the edge and utilizing his speed more to basically combat certain things. So again, this is a lot of news, and Adam Peters has been on the phone. He's really trying his best to really get this stuff happening. The safety position, again, Julian Blackmon, that was a guy I evaluated back in 2019, and I told people that I remember when people was talking about Utah, they were talking about Terrell Burgess was the better safety, and I was sitting there banging the wall saying, no, Julian Blackmon is the better safety. This guy can play both safety positions. He's been a guy that's been effective. Now, he did get injured, but at the same time, whenever he's played, he's always been a guy. Not only that, he's known for also getting takeaways. The same thing applies to Jeremy Chin, another guy known for getting takeaways, and Darnell Savage, another guy known for takeaways. So clearly, they're looking at their defense to focus on actually taking away the ball by actually playing the passing lanes far better than we've seen passing lanes been played since in a very long time. I'm talking about in a very long time. I think the last time we saw passing lanes played very well was maybe around 07, 06, about 06, 07, when we had Sean Taylor and Sean Springs, like when all those guys were on, when they were paying the passing lanes very well. This seems like this is like Ron has always talked about getting players that take away the ball. This is where we're actually seeing them talk about guys that are actually legitimately going to be taking the ball away. So like I said, y'all, be on the lookout. 12 o'clock in the morning, look for these names to come off the board, because a lot of these guys are guys that they're really targeting. Again, Dante Fowler Jr., again, that makes sense. That makes sense when you want to sit up there and have guys like Andre Jones Jr. and also KJ Henry kind of develop behind guys like Dante Fowler Jr. and Randy Gregory. It makes sense. This stuff makes sense, and these are things that's going to make a huge impact. Not only that, Dante Fowler Jr. and Randy Gregory won't come with a lot of money. Like those are guys that you can sign for very minimal deals and won't break the bank with these two guys on this team. So again, y'all, this sounds like they are really doing their homework. And to be quite honest, it almost comes off as trying to rebuild within a year. Like they're really, like it seems like they're really focused on the possibility of turning this around year one. So again, drafting a quarterback early is important now. Like you're gonna have to take the quarterback at number 2 or come down and get the quarterback, because even with that, you're talking about like the players they're talking about. They're talking about guys that are very good players and that are going to be impact guys when they come into this defense and this offense. So y'all, this is huge news. So again, I'm telling y'all, listen for these names as soon as 12 o'clock rolls around. We're talking about Jordan Brooks and Bobby Wagner possibly being the linebackers here. We're talking about Julian Blackmon, Jeremy Chin, or Darnell Savage, all possibly being targets for Washington to come here to take over the safety spot. We're also talking about Dante Fowler Jr. and Randy Gregory as edge guys, cheap edge guys to bring in. We're also talking about Tyler Bidas. I keep saying Bidas, but I think it's B-Days or something like that. the center for Dallas. They're talking about him. So y'all be on the lookout for this. This is huge news. I know it's going to be late when this video come out, but look for these names. These names are big impact things, and it looks like they want to turn this around immediately. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all tell me what y'all think is happening, especially with the names I reeled off, and you're going to possibly see these names coming off for Washington. Other than that, this has been your man John Fortune, and this has been the Frustrated Fan Sports Show.